Hello, and thank you for joining me. So today I have two new knives from Tenable. And if you guys don't know, Tenable is the little brother of Concept Knives, similar to Civivi and WE Knives. But we're going to start off with the fixed blade, which is something that Concept and Tenable don't really do, so we're really excited about this one. And the folder here is the shard, so you guys can see right there. Really excited about this one because the price on this budget knife is crazy, crazy good. But let's check out the fixed blade first. Now I've handled the fixed blade at SHOT Show, sorry, and I was really in love with it. This is the Lucho. Great design. I love the shape of this thing. Let's see if I can get this thing out. Okay, so I went with the green and purple version handle. They do have other variations on their website. And if you guys are interested in any of these knives, I'll leave a link down below where you can check out their website and see what else they have in stock. But you do get a sheath with a nice tech lock, which is, I think, the best lock you can put on a fixed blade, or the sheath of a fixed blade. And you get your little pamphlet, some silica, and a cleaning cloth, which is really nice. But let's take a close look at this fixed blade from Tenable. You can see just a very aggressive shape to it, and my weakness is a harpoon, so this definitely has that. And a beautiful stone wash, by the way. Full flat grind, almost all the way up to the spine. You can see it's a bolt vision design. I don't know too much about him, but if I can find him on Instagram, I'll leave a link down to his page. You can check out his stuff. Another thing that really stood out to me on this version is the Joker colors. You got purple and green. It is a G10 liner, and you have two big screws, or body screws, which are T8, I believe. Let me just double check. All right, so they are T8. And another great thing about the hardware is you can take this apart and create your own custom scales, which is perfect for me. So expect a custom version of this pretty soon. But so far, love it in this colorway. Now let's check out the ergos. Yeah, really good ergos. And when I was handling it at SHOT Show, I was really enjoying it more and more every time I picked it up. But the reverse grip is really good. And I do like that they put aggressive jimping right here on the spine. I wish it was all the way up to the harpoon, but since you do have the harpoon, you can actually lock your thumb into that harpoon area. And you can even choke up on the sharpening choil they provided. You can see it's a fairly large sharpening choil, so you can actually get a lot closer to that cutting edge for those more controlled cuts and allowing you to reach that harpoon a lot easier. But that jimping bites into your thumb in a good way, so very grippy. These grooves that they provided on the handle are really comfortable and just give it a really cool aesthetic overall. They also give you a lanyard hole, which I don't really care for, but they do provide it, and it's not terrible looking. And I do like that they put a little groove section around it, again giving it some character. Overall, really like this fixed blade, and I can't wait to customize it. But let's check it out in the sheath. So this is a fresh sheath, so it might be a little stiff, but all I have to do is break it in. But really good retention. There's no noise, it doesn't wiggle, so that's a plus. And again, this tech lock is fantastic. These are the ones that I always recommend and personally love, just because you can adjust it and put it whichever way you'd like. So awesome that they provide that for the price point. I want to say this is coming in at around $65, $70, but I'll put it up on screen if that's the case. But just a great budget fixed blade, and I can't wait to use this on some camping trips this year. So we're going to see how it performs. But that is the Lucho from Tenable. Now we're going to check out something that I think is, I don't know how they're doing it, but they are pricing this at $70. And I can't wait to show you what is on the inside of this box. This was at SHOT Show as well. I'm carrying the CJRB Echo today. Great knife. But this is something I have been wanting to show you guys because it's a great budget option, and you're getting Damascus steel on this budget knife. So pamphlet, cleaning cloth, great stuff. And then this is nice. I was not expecting this, but they give you some extra omega springs, which is really nice. They look beefy. That's another thing that I really like that companies are doing right now. They're getting beefier with their omega springs, so less likely to break. I've never had that issue with any of my crossbar lock knives, so we'll see what happens when I use this knife a lot. Highly doubt the omega springs will break, but here it is. This is the Shard. This is their budget version. Now, if you guys don't know, Concept makes a Shard frame lock titanium. Really nice design. But Tenable turned it into a budget version. You can see this has the Ultim, crossbar lock. You do have a reversible deep carry pocket clip, so the lefties are not left out. But here's the main thing I wanted to show you guys was this Damascus blade. And it is beautiful. It is a new pattern from Concept or Tenable, but just a beautiful pattern, and I think it's way better than their rose pattern, which I have right here next to me. So this is the Fenrir, but this is their, I believe they're calling it the Rose Damascus pattern, which is still beautiful. I think it's a great Damascus. However, they use it on a lot of their premium knives, but I think if they go this route, I'll show you guys the comparison. I think if they go this route, I think it'd be a lot prettier and better on their other knives, but here's them together. Again, the rose is pretty, but I think this just dances more in the light. And I know it's oiled right now, so let me give it a quick clean. You guys can see how this thing shimmers even without the oil. So also another thing I want to mention is that their Damascus is 440 stainless with 9CR. So you're getting budget steels for the Damascus, which is, I think those are both great steels. So here it is without the oil, and man, that just looks good. Maybe it's just me, but let me know down below what you guys think of this pattern. I think it looks really pretty. And I hope they use it on other versions, even with Concept. I think it'll look really good. But really love the Shard, and I'm really happy that they went with the crossbar lock on this, because they do a great job. I love Concepts or Tenable's crossbar lock. Same with Concept, they're basically the same thing, so they executed it very well. You do have a hole for deployment, so using your thumb works really well. Reverse flick, of course, works fantastic. And of course, this blade is riding on bearings, so super smooth. So you can see, drop shetty, and the crossbar lock actually bites down or grabs the blade in, so just sucks it in very well. I'd say way better than Benchmade. Excuse me. But yeah, they're doing it right. Well, a lot of companies are doing the crossbar lock a lot better than Benchmade. Let me know if that's just me or if you guys agree. But super smooth action. And the ergos on this, because it's such a neutral design, fits really well in hand. Reverse grip is just as good. Your thumb has a nice flat spot to kind of push down onto. So very comfortable ergos. Super lightweight because of the Ultim. Another thing that's great is it has full liners. So that means one thing, I can customize this. So I will definitely be doing that. Really excited to complement this gorgeous Damascus blade with a really cool material. And also I want to give you guys a close look at the milling that they put on the Ultim, which I think is really well executed. Definitely gives you a little bit more grip than just smooth Ultim, which is slick and slippery. So they thought this out very well. I think Tenable killed it. Again, you guys, this is only 70 bucks, which is a crazy good deal. I don't know how they're doing it, but I will take it. So there is two really great budget options. If you're looking for a great fixed blade, I highly recommend the Lucho. Gorgeous design. And then if you're looking for a excellent budget folder, I really recommend the Tenable Shard. It's really good stuff. As always, you guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support, and I will see you guys on the next one.